Hey guys, welcome to another intuitive tennis match. It's been 3 months since I played a set. And the reason for that is that I hurt my back paddleboarding and I had to take 2 months off. And I've been playing for about a month practicing, but today is going to be the test whether I can actually play a proper match. The back does feel a lot better. And today I'm playing Yevhen, who you might know from the Emma match. I'm nearing 50 years of age and I'm noticing some new weaknesses obviously in my game. So I featured some matches of myself in 2025 against Mikey and against Andre. And Mikey is a tough opponent for me because he slices everything and I have a hard time bending with my knee issues. So that's a tricky opponent. But despite me almost dying in my last match against Andre, what you guys might not know is that I actually like playing against opponents like Andre who hit somewhat higher and they don't play with that much power. Andre is an absolute nightmare to play against, but he doesn't play with a lot of power, but he keeps the ball in play all day. And I like that because it gives me time. Today I'm playing Yevhen, who hits the ball way harder than the other two guys. And he also has a big serve. And what I find now that I'm a little bit older is that my reflexes have slowed down tremendously and I get aced way more than I used to. I'm also slow to react to ground strokes. So Yevhen moved to Florida maybe a year ago or so, and the first time we played, I beat him easily, but I think he was nervous on that day. And since then, we played a bunch of times, and I can honestly tell you that I took maybe 1 or 2 sets to a tiebreak. But other than that, I have not won a set against him, and I'm having a hard time with my reactions to his power. So today is going to be interesting to see how I can solve that problem that I do have. So hopefully this is going to be a valuable match where we can draw some interesting conclusions, where not only do I get a benefit, but maybe you guys get a benefit as well if you suffer from the same problems that I'm suffering from. In this warm-up, my ground strokes are feeling pretty good, but my serve feels off. And this is the first time I'm serving in like 3 months. So the serve is going to be a big question mark. But one more thing that I want to mention to you guys, and that is my racket choice. I'm using the Babolat Pure Drive Plus, the 2025 version. I still don't know what racket I'm going to settle with, but today is going to be an important test to see whether I'm actually going to go back to the longer version, even though that hurts my forehand a little bit. Let's see. The other two Pure Drives that I've been testing is the 98, which is a very nice racket, but it's a little bit lower in power. And I've been testing the regular length Babolat Pure Drive, which works better on my forehand, but not as good on my serve. So let's see what happens today. I'll keep you guys posted. Some of you guys might remember my match with Andre where I was extremely dehydrated and I wasn't feeling well, to say the least. And today I prepared a bag for this match and I left it at home. Can you believe it? So I showed up here in the Florida heat without any water. So hopefully I can survive, but it's not as bad as it is in the summer, for sure. It's still 30 degrees Celsius, but the humidity is lower, probably around 65%. So let's see what happens. You have an up or down? Up. Up? It is down. I will serve first.
Okay, I'll take this side.
That side?
Signing, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Guys, I'm going to try to commentate in between the points. I'm going to be mic'd up, but no guarantees because I might not be able to talk in between points if I'm really exhausted. So let's see what happens. I'm certainly going to try to provide a commentary. The Pure Drive Plus does feel good on my serve. There are no arguments there. That is my favorite serve racket ever. That right there is a great example of a lack of explosiveness and where I feel like I'm late against Yevhen. So I'm going to have to work really hard to be ready. Maybe give myself a little bit more space. I couldn't on that one, but I just have to prepare faster. Yeah, again, same problem. I got to react faster. That was very similar to the previous points. Maybe give myself a little bit more time behind the baseline. Let's see. I'm going to make this first serve. I'm going to go slice down the tee. Yeah, come on. I'm going to adjust my positioning And I'm still gonna go out wide, but I'm gonna make him think a little bit on this return. I'm gonna slice out wide. First serve. Yeah. You gotta go down the middle, and you gotta prepare quicker on that return. Second serve return, and you don't make him play, that's no good. That was just simply poor footwork. I hit that way behind my body. And I was actually aiming for the middle, but hit that so late. Come on, more intensity. Wake up. Yeah, nice. Okay, the sun on this side is pretty brutal. It's like to my right at like 2 o'clock. And it is hard to see if the ball is higher up to the right side. So if I get a good hold here, maybe I can surprise him in his first service game. Because it does take a little while to get used to the sun here. Oh. I'm going to change positioning again, and this time I'm going to go down the tee. Just keep him guessing. Okay, I gotta try to get my hands on some of these serves and get some rallies going. Wide. Oh. Wide. Come on. Yeah. I can't let that backhand sit up. I have to take a bigger cut at it and find his backhand. Maybe even go more up the line with the backhand to open up the backhand side, because the backhand is the weak side on Yevhen. And I have to try to find it in these rallies when I get a chance to get into a rally. 15-0, come on. Wide. Okay, if he kicks it, I'm just gonna go central, but a little bit more towards the backhand side. Oh God, there you go down the line. You're in a rally and you give him that easy mistake. I kind of ran into that one too. I jammed myself big time. Return was good. Come on. Let's go cross court. Cross court backhand all day long. Come on. Yeah, too good. Wide. I agree. I think it was, yeah, it was. I'm not frustrated with the miss. I'm frustrated that I didn't hit it clean. That was a little bit of a shank backhand. The return was good, and that idea was good. Open up the court with his backhand, but no biggie. Keep trying. Wide. Cruise ship horn helping me out a little bit here. Yeah. Too good. That's slice set up. Next time I hit a slice, I gotta make sure that I accelerate and hit with more speed to keep it low, ideally to his backhand. And now I gotta take care of my first serve. I'm gonna go slice out wide, but close to the line. In. Frustrating to say the least. All I had to do is get it over the net, but it's hard for me when it goes deep like that. I have to just bend lower and do a better job deflecting. All right, let's shake this off and get a good serve right here. Good rally, Yevhen. More aggressive baseline shots, not just deflections. Got to work really hard on actually hitting these ground strokes and not always deflecting. I always feel that I'm out of time. I got to work much harder. You know, in the past, this is where I would have reacted very negatively to losing a service game like this, especially after getting the break. I just have to think positive and make sure that next time I'm serving to take care of my serve a little bit better. That was careless, to say the least, the way I lost that service game. Very unfortunate. Right. Look at this return. Where's the spin? And that just exploded on me, that ball. I had no control whatsoever. It just shot off like a... Look at this, no footwork. Right, come on, come on. That was a smart second serve. That was the first time I gave him a forehand off a second serve, and I got the lucky return error there. Might not happen again, but that was a good change up right there. Yevhen, the score is fair because you shouldn't have lost your serve and I shouldn't have lost mine. So no. It's even Steven, you know what I mean? Yeah. You're right. It's much worse on the other side. You have to adjust big time, yeah. Well, it depends on where you toss, but if you toss it at 1 o'clock, on the ad side, on that side, you don't see anything. Literally nothing. Like you're looking directly into the sun. All right, come on, make returns. Make returns. Central, but make them. And try your hardest. Too good. Let. Come on. Let's go. I have to readjust my pants, sorry. It's all right. It's all right, man. Long, actually. Long. Oh! That is maybe the most frustrating return mistake. Okay, don't be so negative, but it is frustrating, but it's okay. I just didn't hit it right. There was no spin. It felt like it flew on me. But this racket is strung very loosely though. Probably sub 40, maybe 35 pounds, but no excuses. I can make that return. Come on, you make the next one. Good. See, the thing is, like, he serves big and serves aces and stuff. So when I do get a chance to get the point started, and when I make an unforced error, it's inexcusable. So I got to try harder. I just got to try harder, man. Here we go. Yeah. Great game. Yeah, man, a great game, man. I'm just so slow reacting off that return. I mean, he blasted it deep and all that, but I just can't seem to take a swing at that. I've always keep deflecting. Just the reactions are not fast enough. I got very lucky on that point that he gave me an unforced error from half court. I got to do a better job. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but on that forehand I was careful. I didn't really rip the forehand, I was careful. I hit it in isolation and I came in off of that and he passed me. So I just got to commit to my shots, trust them and go for them. Come on, come on. Carlitos.
What? Ah, yeah.
It's the same. It's the same guy.
Yeah.
You saw the haircut?
Yeah. Why?
How good is the Carlitos, man? How good is the center? Those guys?
Yeah. No, I would.
So good. All right, come on, make him play. Make him play right here. Yeah, come on. Yeah, he got me. I don't know why I decided to run around so early in the game. I don't know, maybe it's a good tactic, I'm not sure. Maybe I moved too early, that's what it was. Aggression on him early can draw an error. That was the thought process, but I don't know, he aced me. It was wide, yeah. Ah, long. How'd you see it? I think it was long. I'm not 100%, but he replayed the whole thing. It was two tight balls. Replay it. Go ahead. First serve, yeah. Replay the whole thing. Wide. I did it again. I couldn't find his backhand though, and I was very slow moving back to the middle. And also I didn't move fast enough on that one. I should have been there a little bit earlier. But good idea though. I'm putting pressure on him, making him come up with shots. 30, come on, you get it right here. I had a good look at that one. I just caught it late again. Not sure why the chip came out. I need to intend to block it. I have more control when I put two hands on there compared to the chip. The chip sails on me often. Late again. All right, interesting return game. I thought that I had chances, that I have to do a better job capitalizing on next time I have a chance. I feel like I'm letting the opportunity slip. You know, making him hit a backhand down 15-30 would have been great, but I'm gonna try next time. But first, I gotta hold right here and continue to serve well. Get it in and turn it around. Again, the slice not penetrating enough. It's the strength job. It wasn't the forehand, it was the strength. Nah, I hit that late. That's what it was. Again, issues with timing, but I'm gonna do a better job here. Come on. I'm gonna do the Bublik special right here. Guys, Bublik special is a slicer down the tee on the outside, right down the center line. It wasn't the forehand that I hit very carefully, if you're confused. Bublik special, one of my favorite serves actually. Okay, 6-5 me. If I get the break, I can serve for the match. So this is additional pressure on him. And I gotta try my best right here. Make plays, get the point started. If I'm gonna be aggressive, I gotta try to put some spin on the ball and go for central locations, try to find his backhand if I can. And let's fight, man. Let's fight for every point. Even if he goes up 40 love, I'm gonna fight and try to make the service game difficult for him. If I can just hit one slice clean, that would help tremendously. I just let them sit up today. My slice is not that bad actually. All right guys, what do you think? Should I run around or no? Or extend the rally? Let's run around. You only live once, let's go full power. Look, I'm forced him to go down the tee with the second serve, which could have been a double fault, so not a negative play. But again, I think I might have moved a little bit too early, and he saw it. But all right, let's go. All right, come on. You know how to return. There was a Steffi Graf return. I caught it late, but somehow it went in. All right, here we go. Now, it doesn't mean that Steffi Graf hits the forehand late. I was just kidding. Wide. All right, I'm gonna run around again. You know what? Why not? Make him come up with another ace down the tee. Yeah, why not? Put big pressure on him, but I'm gonna move late on this one. Right before contact, I'm gonna make a move. Yes, come on, it worked finally. It's okay, nice shot. I hit a forehand volley with a forehand grip. Sometimes I don't understand tennis. My forehand volley is not that bad. I don't know how I can miss that. Maybe it switched after contact, but I ended up in a forehand grip. And you're not gonna make forehand volleys in a forehand grip. Wow, again, that slice, man. I should have hit that maybe down the line or definitely more aggressive. All right, let's forget about it and keep moving. The return was good though. I'm starting to feel my return. Wide. I'm gonna go again. You know what? Let him come up with that tee serve. Why not? Come on, let him do it. Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna stay. Long. One thing I do believe though, if you keep putting pressure on the second serve, that stays with the opponent, and then they have that in their psyche that okay, the returner is aggressive. I got to do more in the second. You can draw a double fault. So I think that did have an effect. Now, what I was doing before. Why don't I have down the line backhand? Why? I hit a great return, fantastic return. But then I have a backhand down the line and I push it into the direction of the target instead of ripping it. Or why even go down the line? Hit it cross court hard. Build a point. Come on. Mine was out? Okay. Come on. I think it was through the net, Yevhen. Huh? I thought it was through the net.
No, but there is no pool. I mean, there is no.
Yeah, no, it went through the net 100%.
Yeah?
100% through the net. Thank you. Very fair play, but it went through the net, Yevhen. Thank you. Shake here geht's nicht. I mean, I have absolutely no trust in my forehand right now. I gotta hit that thing. Yes, the strings are loose, no doubt about it. But I gotta hit my forehand. I'm just pushing it, guiding it all over the place. 30 all. I think it's actually tiebreak at 8 all.
8 all?
I think so. I think that's. I thought it was 7 all, but then people corrected me. So now it's 7-6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do tiebreak at 8 all. That felt pretty good, actually. Yeah, too good. My slice in this match needs to be studied. And it's so funny. I just recorded 3 or 4 short form slice videos where I was slicing like I never have before. It was perfect, but here, for some reason, they're not penetrating. They're all sitting up a little bit, and I'm getting winners coming my way when I slice. So I gotta abandon the slice. I just gotta abandon it. You just have to be consistent now, but not to the point where you gave me easy sitters. Hit the ball properly and just keep the rally going. Come on. Through. I mean, I don't usually blame equipment, but this racket's been strung like 6 months ago and I haven't changed the strings yet. And I really feel like I have absolutely no control of my forehand if I hit a little bit more flat. And that was flat. It's like a trampoline. That was an unbelievable trampoline return. Hit that into the other court. I hit it literally into the other court. Unreal. I mean, there's a reason why I'm so careful on the forehand, just scooping it, lifting it. I gotta string this a little bit tighter. I think I'm in the mid-30s here with the string job. I gotta cut these out because they won't pop. I usually play with the strings until they break. There's just a superstition that I have. And I think I'm gonna have to cut these out because it's just not enough control. All right, 7-0. Long. Come on. It's a forehand. The effort it's taking me right now to stay calm is incredible. Wow. My goodness, man. Unbelievable. Nightmare. Yeah. Right. The white. Great match, Yevhen. Good job, man. Very clutch. When you needed it the most, you played your best tennis. Hey, do you mind if you do one forehand cross-court exchange?
No,
yeah, just one rally. I just need to hit a couple of forehands in the court. Because I feel like I cannot hit a forehand anymore. Completely lost it towards the end. Just a couple of rallies so I get my rhythm back. One more. Okay, thank you. You have a great match, man. You played well.
Thank you. I mean,
Great.
I think it was a
Good play. Yeah, good playing, Yevhen. When you needed it the most, you played your absolute best tennis. I can tell you what was happening with me when you were serving at 7-6 me, right? 7-6 me. What was the final score? 9-7?
9-7.
Yeah, 7-6 me. I could return and win this set, and I was very pumped.
It was 30-all, right?
No, I wasn't. It was 40. You held to 15, but in that game, it was 30-15, and I hit a forehand. I ran around the return, I hit a forehand like a trampoline over to the other court, and I started complaining about my strengths, and I started talking a lot, into the mic, and I completely lost my composure. And then, I got down love 40, missing some first serves. You played fantastic though, so you earned every point in that game. I did hit a double fault to love 15, and then I fought back, and then again, like I had a forehand on deuce with no confidence. What was bothering me today was my forehand, and that's why I wanted to hit with you at the end to see whether I still know how to hit a forehand. I was hitting it so well just there. I can hit it perfectly, but in the match, no confidence whatsoever. I was like completely scared to hit it, and I was just kind of rolling it, and so I just had a hard time getting used to your pace. Your forehand was good today.
Yeah, I kept telling just keep ripping it.
Even off the slice, you were playing really well off my slice. And I thought it was a pretty good match. I mean, I definitely, but one thing though that I noticed with me, I lose nowadays. I lose 9 out of 10 matches when it gets close. I lose them almost every single tiebreak. I lose every single set that goes 7-5. I lose every single tight match. So like mentally, I'm way worse than I ever was.
Like, sorry for interrupting. Like,
go ahead.
The video, like the one of the recent ones that you did about the playing, like when you don't play competitive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I felt it myself, like perfectly, like because the best result that I showed when I played that lefty guy who was like on like 30, like he was like 980, so he was a decent player. When it was the third Boca in a row. Yeah. So it was like I was just like getting warm up. Yeah. And then I felt like, and then I stopped again for a few months.
Like you said, I think not playing is the problem.
And again, as you said, when you play like here, like still, I mean, of course, like I want to win, like, and I feel some pressure.
I do think playing on camera is like a different than just playing like practice set. It adds a little bit of importance and like pressure and all that. Great job, Yevhen. We'll do it again. And maybe you can play Andre. That'd be a fun match.
I mean, look,
you against Andre, power versus defense, like offense versus defense.
I'm always.
Yeah.